If you are an Atlanta Braves fan and you happen to also root for the Georgia Bulldogs, you're kind of in a dream world right now. You have seen the Atlanta Braves win the World Series a little more than 2 weeks ago, and you think that this could be the year for the Georgia Bulldogs. It's been 41 years since Georgia won a national championship. 41. And of those 41 years since, we have had many occasions where we thought this is the year Georgia will finally win a national championship. But we know how hard it is. We see how great of a team you have to be in that conversation legitimately. And that kind of team is the one that Georgia Bulldogs have this year. We are through 10 games. They are 10-0. They were 8-0 in the conference for the first time in forever. And yes, they have a legitimate chance of winning the national championship, which would be amazing to have the Braves win in November and Georgia win in January. It would be incredible. And yes, it's very possible. In fact, I know I can't believe I'm saying this. It's kind of likely at this point that Georgia is going to win a national championship. They look through 10 games that much better than everybody else. Now, we will find out on December the 4th when they play Alabama, as long as Alabama handles their business against Arkansas and Auburn, how much better they are against the Crimson Tide. And we know, we're smart enough to know that Nick Saban is going to be tough to beat. And we know that this is the team that Georgia has had to get over in order to get to that next level. We've been saying for 10 years on this very segment, they got to be like Alabama. Well, they are like Alabama now, and now they've got to beat Alabama. But for those who are out there worrying about the quarterback position, don't. There is nothing to worry about. There is no point wondering of whether or not JT Daniels is truly the better quarterback over Stetson Bennett. It doesn't matter. Number one, Georgia beat SEC opponents by an average margin of 31 points. Number two, they're undefeated. Number three, they're going to win the next 2 games against Charleston Southern and Georgia Tech. And finally, if something happened in a game against Alabama that proved that Stetson Bennett was not good enough to be the quarterback at the University of Georgia, the head coach making $7 million a year to make the right decisions for this team, Kirby Smart, would do what he's supposed to do and pull Stetson Bennett. I know the past history of the Kirby, the questions about Jake Fromm and Justin Fields. I get it. I know it. But look, do you really think that Kirby Smart is going to jeopardize the first national championship for Georgia in 41 years because of his abundant love for Stetson Bennett? No. He's going to do what's right for this team. So yes, if in fact Stetson got in trouble against Alabama, he would be on a short leash and JT Daniels would be put in the game. But there's really no reason to worry about that. Look, this team lost 2 5-star players, Adam Anderson because of the rape charges and Jamari Sawyer because of the injury, and it hasn't really mattered. Now, again, with all due respect to the charges brought on by Adam Anderson, we're talking about football here. To lose a 5-star prospect who has had a great season for Georgia and was projected as a potential top 5 pick in the draft, and for him to go away and it not be a big deal, and for Jamari Sawyer, a left tackle who has never allowed a sack in his career at Georgia, to have to sit out a few weeks and it not be a big deal because another 5-star player takes over? Yes. The Georgia Bulldogs are the best team in college football. So calm down, enjoy the next couple of weeks, and we'll see what happens on December the 4th against Alabama.